I am him. I'm awesome. Here we going to do. What's going to happen is I'm going to review Riot, and I'm going to go back to what happened at Road to Glory, because I missed Road to Glory because, shit, I was lazy. Fuck you guys. Alright? And Ambition, I'm sorry, you didn't get one this week. I'm going to try to get you maybe twice next week or something. I haven't watched Ambition yet, because I'm so, like, caught up, because right now, Riot in the main pay-per-view was crazy. It was crazy, the craziest thing ever, and, you know, I got an announcement to make first. My poor black man I was telling you guys about before, it fell in the mud, in the water, and it got hit by a car, so it's finished. When I try to turn it on, it makes a hissing noise and shit. Like, don't do that shit. So what happened was, the next day I went out and got, bam, New Sexy. New Sexy is from the future. It's a touchscreen. Hold on. Yeah, it's a touchscreen. And then after that, it slides up. Curb. Kapow. This shit is hot. It's from the future. Anyway, we'll get to this review right now. Riot starts out with my main man, the former champ Aries, coming out. And he's mad as shit. Tell him why you really mad, Aries. You got the title robbed off you. It was stolen by that terrible, terrible man. Here comes the mayhem. People were talking about how Mayhem's finisher in the match was weird and shitty. It's awkward. It's kind of cool though. I mean, just flying off top rope and spinning super choke slam. James, whatever. He won the match. It was a good match. Anyway, there's nothing wrong in the match. It was very good. I was very saying it. But Aries mad and he wants his rematch in Apex. Apex comes full force on this show. This actually is like the best ride ever because everyone is super pumped for Resolution 6. Resolution. Ah. Anyway, after Aries, Parker comes on, and Parker has the biggest rant I've ever seen Parker go on ever. And he was like, I'm going to do this, and I'm awesome, I'm going to do that. And the ending's like, management can eat my dick. I was like, what? Parker, what? What do you, this is why you're not allowed to talk. That's why nobody talks to you, because you say something like that. You're like, management can eat a dick. Eat a dick, management, or staff, or whatever you call them. Eat a dick. Huh. Let me go on. Cody and Hostile. That was a good RP, except for Hostile's part. Oh, and I wasn't myself because 5 days I was doing this and blah blah blah. And shut the fuck up, Hostile. You quit, bitch. You quit. He was like, I'm getting fucked up so bad, I don't want to see this no more. Quit. He was like, forget it, I'm done. It's over. It's over, Rock. Your career is over. You can't do that shit. You take that beating like a man. You see the beating that Parker gave Dane? He didn't quit. He just got fucked up. Speaking of that, you made up for a little later on. But don't do that shit. God damn. I'm trying to watch this shit. Alex gets a beautiful message from Creed. He said, you gotta go to the ring. Why would you go to the ring if Creed told you to go to the ring? Don't do this shit. You already know what's going on. This is my problem with women. This is why horror movies is horror movies. Because when someone is in the corner going, shh, 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 kill you, blood. The woman goes, I wonder what that is. And then she goes over there where the sound is and proceeds to get brutally murdered. We know something bad is going to happen to you, bitch. They told you to go out there. Don't do it. She does it. We'll get to that later. Right now we're going to talk about Dane versus Hostile. That was a good match. Hostile makes a comeback and beats Dane, who's feuding with Mayhem. Actually, Riot, there's all kinds of upset bullshit that goes on in this show. But it goes to show you that the game is on very even playing form. And everyone in the game is as good as everyone else in the game. There's no superhuman good guys or superhuman bad guys. It's just that time of day, how you doing, leg connection, who wins and loses the match. Hostile beats Dane. Both of them drop horribly at the pay-per-view. But now, Dane, you're the worst driver because the guy that quit kicked your ass, bitch. Ryder had a classic heel promo again. Ryder might be the best writer currently on the show. I mean, it's generic as hell, don't get me wrong. But this is what Ryder's supposed to do. I didn't really tap. The referees made me do it. Whatever. I mean, if you make it good, you can make it good, but you're going to Resolution. You can't go on resolution talking with the referees. You gotta find someone to fight them. Damn. Dane, also in your RP, you spoke the name of Nate. You're never ever supposed to speak the name of Nate, because he is Nate. I will make a new saying, thou shalt not speak Nate in vain. You will never ever say you're supposed to be over Nate. Even Smythe himself, who is awesome, has never said he should be over Nate. Do you know why? Because everyone in OCW knows, from Mayhem to Guy Fausto to Leon to the Smythe to even Trevor to even Magin to even AJ Phoenix, Cage. Everybody knows that you never ever even say that you're going to go over Nate Ortiz, because he is the Nate. That's all I have to say about that. After I actually get a promo from the Smythe, who is awesome, just sitting in his overpaid, powered locker room as usual, and he's talking the shit. But what he says is the truth. He says OCW is back. Do not forget it, people. This is what we've come from. This show right here is OCW, where you win and you lose and whatever. It's the shit that happens in between. And the matches, they're great, but they're just the side for the actual story. And that guy that kicks ass, we can talk about it, but the shit that happens before the match and after the match and around the matches, that's what makes OCW work. And this show here was awesome. Every time I read anybody that's going to do something that came from somewhere, that came from the show, that came from the pay-per-view, and we're going resolution, that's going to be the greatest bing bang of a show in the history of shows ever. I was like,